Yes, first of all, it's important to accumulate points, to win, to show character, to show that we care, to show that we're going to be a tough team to play against. And today the guys did a phenomenal job to be able to get a very important win. A tough game, a difficult game. We knew it was going to be difficult. We had a very good first half. Maybe towards the end of the first half, we lost a little bit the possession of the ball. We still created chances, but it became a little bit more an up and down game. And then the second half, we created so many chances. We could have scored out of so many opportunities if we are a little bit more clinical. But we also had to defend a little bit deeper, and they brought everything that they had towards the end to try to tie the game, and we defended very well. So we have to give credit to the team when the team defends very well, when it's solid, when the guys do a very good job. We say opposite when the job is not done. So tonight, I think, is important for us to be able to highlight in a big way how strong the team was defensively. And yes, maybe one or two occasions, but overall, from everybody, phenomenal job from the guys on top and the back. And we did create also many opportunities that if we are a little bit calmer, if we're a little bit more clinical, we could have capitalized a little bit more on those opportunities.
All right, just a reminder, if you do have a question for Gio, please make sure you raise your hand. I'm going to go to who I believe is Joe Becker.
That's correct. Gio, thanks, Katie. Gio, congratulations on the win tonight. You've been at this a long time, and I'm just curious, what's going through your mind in the last couple of minutes of stoppage time when the team's just trying to hang on to the win?
Yeah, so first of all, of course, we don't want to finish games this way because sometimes they become difficult. But sometimes teams, they risk and they throw everything forward in order to try to get a result, to get points. And that's what RSL did towards the end of the game. They threw everything that they had, but also they unbalanced themselves defensively. So we had to make adjustments. We had to make sure that we put some players in some positions to cover for each other because you start feeling the game at those minutes. And also, you have to take advantage when you go forward in the moments that you're going to have the opportunity to be able to attack, which there were a lot of them. So even though we defended deep and they threw everything at us, and we did very well to defend. Of course, you want to finish the game a little bit more with the ball. You want to finish with maybe scoring another goal and making sure that the game is a little bit more manageable. But sometimes, games like this happen. The important thing is that we won the 3 points.
All right, we'll go to Caitlin Murray next.
Gio, congratulations on the win. You've
Thank
now
you.
hit the halfway point of the season and you've moved back into playoff position. How does where you are now set you up for the second half of the season? How do you feel about where the team is at?
Yeah, so it's important to think that there were many things that we needed to improve in the first part of the season. Also, we were able to, as you mentioned, accumulate at least with all the ups and down points in order to be in a position that we can still battle. And now the important thing is to make sure now that we're getting players back is to make sure that we continue to work in the things that we need to work on, continue to make sure that the good moments that we have shown in this past, 2 games, that we can make those moments be longer, and that we can have a even stronger, longer game. And I think that's going to be the important part in the second half of the season. And we're going to need everybody, and that's what the guys know. So I think credit to all the players because I think the mentality is being strong. And we just have to continue to go in this path. But we understand that we have to continue as strong as we play today we can be better. We can continue to grow, and we can continue to do things to make us even a stronger team.
All right, and we'll wrap with the final question from Adam Luna.
Gio, congratulations on the win.
Gracias.
You said the word clinical. Do you guys practice clinical during the week? Is that what you're meaning by, be precise on the combination passes that you have and the finish? And the second question is, I want to hear about Ivacic. What are your thoughts of him being in the goal today?
So first of all, we do practice, of course, in every area to make sure that we improve in all the areas on the field, individually and collectively. We saw today that there were very good moments in which we created. I mean, the second goal was phenomenal. Great combination, clinical play, and we had a lot of those moments during the game. We just have to continue to work. We just have to continue to make sure that we get back into the swing of things that that made us be a very good team. And now that we're getting players back and we are training and constantly being able to work in certain aspects, this help us to be a better clinical team on the final third, which is, I think, one thing that we can even be better. As much as we scored today 3 goals. So this is areas that we are going to continue to progress. With Ivacic, I believe he had a very strong match, very good. He kept us in the game because there were a few moments in which he was called to give us saves that were important. I would say 1 or 2 that were almost difficult, but he got there. And overall, I think he showed a mature match, and I think it was a very strong performance.